So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway. Robertson making his 200th appearance today. I guess that's the most significant team news.
Yeah, and he looks like he's raring to go here too, Peter. You can really tell how eager he is to leave his mark on this game. And when he's in that sort of a mood, he usually gets what he wants.
Goes looking wide. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Knocks it into space. He's shifting through the gears here. Rudiger, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Can he get it through? Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's a sharp little ball here. He's got away. Messi had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Decent chance! Goal! Japan! And Japan are in front! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Liverpool finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Vardiol. Hazard. Gets a good foot in there. And that's gone loose. And the cross comes in. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. And it's Messi. Oh, that's well spotted. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And here's Messi. Is there any support? He might not need it. Real chance! And for a moment, time stood still. De Bruyne, and here's Cristiano Ronaldo, and Messi! Japan have a free kick, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. This the perfect chance to extend. Messi! And we have our very first corner. Terrific header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Rudiger. Japan are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. And it's Robertson. Well, that looks a decent ball, and he was quick to react. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And this is Messi. Oh, shooting chance!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
And he's being shifted off it. Well, that pass isn't the best. Menu. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Menu. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Good ball, good take. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Foden. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And that's been won straight back. And shifted it to the flank. Now it's De Bruyne. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, such a clever touch. Menu. Alexander-Arnold. Now Menu. McAllister. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Guardiola spots it and intercepts. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. De Bruyne. And the first half is done. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Japan leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution for Japan, number 8, Conte.
That gets things going for the second half.
Number 5.
Japan definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Messi, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Diaz. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Flashes it across, and that is expertly dealt with.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Looking for a runner. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's De Bruyne. Japan come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
In with the challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Messi. It's a good run down the right. De Bruyne. Rijkaard. And this is Cristiano Ronaldo! That was superb goalkeeping.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Japan have their second corner now. He's tried one! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And this is De Bruyne. And De Bruyne! Your impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
He is through here. De Bruyne conjures time and space where few can. Messi looks to get on the end of this. No, again there's no way through. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Raul. Now it's Foden. And this is Hazard. Goes for a shot! Has another go! Oh, taken with style. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Foden duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Japan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Aimed beyond the defence. Threads one in, and he's managed to get free. And that is a little undercooked. Rijkaard. And Diaz. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Substitution for Japan, number 22, De Bruyne, number 20,
Rijkaard.
Cristiano Ronaldo, number 12,
Messi.
coming on the field.
That's an imaginative
number
pass.
14,
That has been
Ronaldinho,
cut short.
number 18, Alvarez, number 99,
Now it's Ronaldinho.
Neymar.
Japan really
Substitution.
can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Nicely spread. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Foot in. And here's Diaz. And the shot! Goal! Japan! Into the lead once more.
Ronaldinho really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
Big chance, corner. Japan have their third corner. Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Japan can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Well, this is surely their last chance. Japan close now to seeing this one through to the end.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
It's run loose here. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And it's Salah. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, that's fabulous. That is a brilliant interception. And that will be the final act. Japan pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. We have already started here.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Great vision. No, he's just misjudged that one. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Romelu Lukaku, his physical characteristics are very impressive. They're always likely to attract the most attention, of course, but for me, it's not just that he's big and he's quick, it's his willingness to go direct with the ball at his feet, to take his man on, be brave and just head for goal. That's what makes him quite lethal.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Beckenbauer, over to the left. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. He's a sharp little ball here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And this is Lukaku. Goes for the shot! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Bayer Leverkusen so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And he's quick to snatch it back. Can he get on the end of this? Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Kimmich. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. It's just beyond his reach. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's... And he was quick to react. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Hazard. Out to the left it goes. Hazard. Hazard with the delivery. Oh, terrible pass. Eze.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
That has not gone well. Valverde. And it's Eze. Eze. Spread out to the left. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Played out to the left flank, and he's picked it up out wide. Delivers the ball. Oh, that's a fine interception. Eze. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's certainly onside here.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Tries to play it through, and this is Messi. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Nicely weighted ball. Eric Garcia. It's Van Dijk. Rudiger wins the duel this time. Rudiger did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He is through here. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Bayer Leverkusen claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Bayer Leverkusen with the corner, there first. And he's gone looking for safety. Pedri. That's a cute ball. It's a pretty loose pass. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. So off we go once more.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
It's a mighty effort! Goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't.
He rises! Oh, crossbar! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
He won't be happy with that one. It's a promising position. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Turns and goes back. Valverde. Eze. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Pass is just off target. Hazard climbs up big! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Chance! Oh, that is very close.
Pedri brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Over to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Valverde. Grimaldo looking to get on the end of this. Here's a chance!
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Beckenbauer. Now he's got space here. Threads one in. Fired deep towards the back post. Now it's Lukaku. Played through into space. He's in plenty of space here. And he's picked it up out wide, swept in. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And he's gone backward here. And the shot!
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner. Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the
decent chance! Oh, it's taken a touch. Deftly away.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And it shapes to shoot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. He's in a great position here. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now it's Neymar. Now it's Bebeto. Tries to pass it through. Bayer Leverkusen are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. 1-0 the score. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Kimmich. Bayer Leverkusen leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Now it's Bebeto. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Neymar! And that would have won it.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Bayer Leverkusen have their second corner now.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 12, el dorsal 9. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Oh, smashing header! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Drogba really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Van Dijk. Bayer Leverkusen are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Into the last 5 minutes. Picked out, it's Kane! Denied by an instinctive save.
Kane actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Cambio de jugadores.
Desperate defending required here. Messi plays it short. Barcelona could have here their final chance. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. In once more. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Danny Olmo. Header! They've done it! They have stolen level at the last! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's...
He's having a shot! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Well, all I can say is that he did very well to squeeze it in near post. He didn't have much to aim at.
Barcelona complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter...
And that's it. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum.